Okay, welcome aboard, everybody. Just another day at the office here in the Ryan Winning Holy Grail method. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of technical charts. Euro US dollar represented by the 6E future. We're going to check out the correlation with the S&P 500 represented by the ES future, September 20th, 2011. We start with our Euro US dollar weekly chart. As you can see, we've got a little bit of consolidation at the top here, which is very unusual. But how do we explain this box right here? This blue box. You see, the last time we made it up to this high, we had a few weeks consolidation at the top, and then we dropped. This time, it's 3 or 4 times as long as taken at the top here. And the only way I can explain that is that they are trying to lower the US dollar. The US dollar goes higher as this chart goes lower, and the euro obviously has more value as it goes up here. So we've got opposing forces here. The big money, or the newscasters, forecasters, etc., would like the US dollar to be lower, so this S&P 500 that we see right here can go higher. However, we keep hearing all this news out of Europe about Greek debt fears and Irish debt fears, Portuguese debt fears. They're painting an ugly picture out there, and the euro can't go much higher, even though they're trying to push the US dollar down to raise the value of the stock market. So what's going to happen next is the question. Is this finally a breakout on this weekly chart of the euro here? And as we discussed last week, we figured we were going to get a little bit of consolidation at the bottom here before moving up to test this line here and then dropping down. My thought is that tomorrow, after the markets close, they're going to announce the US federal rate. That rate will stay the same. And let's see if we can pull out a 4-hour chart of the euro. Where are you? Let's pull you out right here. 4-hour chart of the euro right here. A little bit of consolidation since Sunday's drop down. And we're right back at the 13 EMA. Should probably get some a little bit of up and down movement, some more probably until the federal funds rate. And then what I'm thinking is it's going to stay at 0.25%. And then we go, we'll use our drawing tool right here. We are going to go like this. So for the next 4 hours, something like this. And then right at the time we should go down here. And then up higher. US federal funds rate stays the same, so the euro will basically push down, maybe even lower. Should go at least 60 to 100 pips very quickly, and then within that same 4-hour candle we will go up higher, and the trend will continue on this way up to this level or so before we drop off. So we'll continue to rise here before the big drop. Let's get an arrow out here. From here all the way back down. This is where we want to load up a short position. up here at this level. And it shouldn't take too long. It should probably close up here on Friday. And then Sunday maybe spike it up here. And then from there we can just get a nice short position and keep riding it all the way down on the euro. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 will likely rise. We want to see a nice rise in the S&P 500 all the way to Christmas time. They were trying to tell us that the market was going to fall from this head and shoulders pattern right here that we can see on the daily chart of the S&P 500. Now we've got a channel starting up here. The big money is just going up and down, trying to build value in this area, stopping people out wherever they can. Wherever we hit this trend line here, investors place tight stops right along here. The big money just pushes right through those stops and then buys back in at a better value, lifts the price up here. So, and if we zoom in right here on this channel, we can see that this 13 EMA was a great place to place your buy orders, and will likely at least continue up until the 1275 level over the next few days, even week or so, with the US federal funds rate staying the same. And but this consolidation up here is the real story, guys. This is very rare over the last few years that we get this much of a consolidation on the weekly chart of the euro US dollar. And if we want to zoom in at the day level, we can see that we're probably going to climb. Every chart is pointing up to 1.421 to 1.430 as a great place for this market to get up to, and then sell into a nice big, probably 1,000 tick downward position at a minimum. Probably more like, if we look at our weekly chart again one last time, we're probably looking at 1.20 or lower for the euro eventually, just from the large consolidation. They're trying their hardest to keep the value of the euro up, but they just can't do it with all the bad news that's coming out. And this market's going down, guys, so position yourselves for the downward move. We'll see you next time.